Hi there, it's Nicole Porter here. Welcome to the Wellness Insider. This week, I'm going to answer the question, what is nutritional stress? Firstly, I define nutritional stress as ingredients and food-related decisions that put stress on the body and brain and prevent optimal physical, mental, and emotional health. So ingredients and food-related decisions that put stress on your body and brain. Now, let's talk about the word stress because this is where there's a lot of confusion. When people think of stress, they think of credit card bills and inflation and a pandemic and kids that won't listen to you and maybe a spouse that won't listen to you and slow traffic, slow Wi-Fi, slow colleagues. I classify these as conventional stressors, and they're legitimate stressors because, of course, they can cause stress in our lives. But we're missing the fact that you put unnecessary stress on your body and your brain. Let's not forget about our brain health. So you're putting unnecessary stress on your body and your brain when you make certain food decisions. So I'll share a few of these nutritional stressors, but as you're listening, keep something in mind. You have about 100 trillion cells that make up your body and your brain. Each of these cells is relying on you to give them the resources that they need in order to thrive, in order to do their jobs, to breathe, to think, to move, to react, to manage blood pressure, to balance blood sugar, to build a strong immune system, and the list goes on. So if you want these cells to do a good job for you, to do a great job for you, then you need to give them the resources that they need. If you don't give these cells the resources that they need, you're causing unnecessary stress inside your body and your brain. The last time I checked, everyone had enough stress dealing with inflation and workloads and family commitments. We don't want to add more stress to our already stressed out bodies and minds. So what are some of these nutritional stressors? Number one, dehydration. Most people are only drinking about 1/3 of the water they should be consuming. Every single one of those 100 trillion cells needs water. Give them the resources that they need. Number two, dieting. I will certainly talk about this in future insiders, but when you're restricting your body and your brain from valuable nutrients, from nutrients that they need to thrive, you are adding stress to your body and your brain. The third nutritional stressor is eating too much sugar. Now, you might be somebody who has a sugar craving at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. You might be somebody who, as soon as you wake up in the morning, you've got cravings and they last all day long. You might be somebody who needs a little sweet after dinner just to seal your stomach. Or you might be somebody who is dieting or even over exercising, and then you end up with such strong cravings that you end up binging on sugar. That was me. No matter when you get your cravings, know that sugar cravings signal an imbalance in the body. To manage them or even eliminate them, all we need to do is create more balance or less stress inside your body. Nutritional stressor number 4 is overeating. Now, you might have grown up in an environment where it was a good thing to eat until you're full. But think of it this way. One definition of stress is when demand exceeds resources. So when you put too much food inside your body, you are overloading the resources that you have. Demand for work is exceeding the resources that you have. You're putting way too much stress, not just on your digestive system, but on all other systems in the body. So a good reminder here is to eat to fuel your body, not fill it. And nutritional stressor number 5, although there are other ones, is consuming additives. So things like preservatives, maybe your hormones and antibiotics, but especially your artificial sweeteners like aspartame. These nutritional stressors force our body to work overtime in order to metabolize them. And again, we don't want to put more stress on our bodies. Now, you might hear that list and think, I don't even know where to start. I love my sugar. I always overeat. If you don't know where to start with water. Every single one of your cells needs water in order to function. And depending on where you live, you're probably lucky enough to get it for free. So I will leave it there for this week's Insider. Remember, if you've got questions that you want me to answer in these Insiders, either submit your question via a link that is somewhere around this video, and at minimum, make sure you subscribe or follow or like or whatever you need to do in order to stay informed. So that is it for this week's Wellness Insider. Until next week, be well.